Hello YouTube. This is a video of my hoop house chicken coop. This is the overall view looking towards the back of the yard. Before I show you that and the chickens that are inside of it, I'll show you my other hoop houses that I have built. First, we can see here, right next to the chicken coop, is my hay hoop house. It's simply a cattle panel stretched over a 3/4 inch plywood floor, a full sheet with 5x5 cedar posts on the ground. And then over here I have my previous hoop house that I enclosed, that I had for the chicks when they were 3 weeks old, from 3 weeks to about 7 weeks. You can see it's got one perch in there, one roost. And my most recent one is this simple 20-foot by 8-foot hoop house cover over for all the wood I've accumulated in the corner of the yard here. It has rained already and it kept everything dry. Let me get inside here. I really like this because it's just a simple shelter. You walk right into it. You can put a whole lot of wood in here and take it out when you want to, very easily. Simple cattle panel structure tied together with zip ties. And that brings us to the chicken hoop house. There it is. 8 feet long, 8 feet wide by 12 feet long. Again, the design is cattle panels bent over. I'll show you what a cattle panel is, by the way. On this side of the yard, this line on the ground is a bunch of cattle panels, 16 feet long by 50 inches or 4 feet 2 inches wide. And those are just bent into a semicircle between whatever supports you have, and you have a hoop house. So here is the chicken hoop house. Let's go around to the back. Again, you see the nice translucent tarp. And then the hoop house, the tarp is stretched beyond for a nice overhang, hooked onto the conveniently located garden shed here. Inside is an actual compost pile. That's why I have the bales of straw on the outside. Let's look inside from this angle. That's the compost pile right there. Beyond those hay bales or straw bales is the food and water. And I guess most of the chickens right now. There's one. Most of these chickens are red stars, 9 of them actually, 2 New Hampshires and 1 speckled Sussex. So you can see that one right there. The speckled Sussex is the dark brown one with white underneath and speckles. Anyways, this is the back of it. It's working well. All I do is just accumulate all the manure in the back here, cover it. Simple. This is the top. It's about 9 feet high. Let's go around the front. Look straight on. We can see the roosts. There's 2 roosts up at the top there, and they all go up there at night. It's a good thing I put 2 of them up there. This front part with the food and water, which are on top of, which are supported by straw bales and loose straw and hay, I simply scrape that off into the back in the morning and replenish it. The chickens just love to scratch around, find whatever they find in here, scratch and peck, and then rest. And they do that all day long. Scratch, peck, and rest. At night, they jump up on these bales and jump up on the first roost, go to the second roost, and then up to the third roost. That's how it was planned, and that's how it's working out. So I'm very happy about that. There's the speckled Sussex in the back there. That is a New Hampshire. No, that's a red star on top of the bale. This here is the New Hampshire. You can see slightly lighter in color. I have 2 of those. He's big, or she's big. Pardon the wire, but there's the food, organic. We're eating quite a bit of it now that they're about 10.5 weeks old. Going on. Well, I guess they'll be 11 weeks tomorrow. Let's get a good view. There's a lot of them hanging out here. In the morning, I throw in a lot of weeds, clover and grass, and they go after it like crazy. You can see the sun shining in through the translucent tarp. So they're in here all the time, but they get plenty of fresh air and light. And that's the whole idea. Oh yeah, up here, on top of that straw bale, is a box or tub with sand in it. That's their dust bath. So they go in there. Sometimes they'll eat some of those stones, but they'll use it to clean themselves. That's how chickens take a bath. And they're still establishing a pecking order. Let's look at this. There's room for, there used to be room for about 2 or 3 in there, but they're getting so big, I think it's just 1 at a time in that dust bath. So, there you go. Nice and clean. So, there's a pretty overall view of a lot of them. So they come and go, they walk around. And again, that's a compost pile in the back there. You can see we were just in the back looking in from that view. The reason for this design is simply fresh air. Fresh air and sunshine. It's a self-sustaining system with a compost pile. So I don't have to worry about locking them up at night, letting them out in the morning. I simply manage the compost pile daily. Drinking some water here. Pardon the fingers. Let's see if I can get a view of that speckled Sussex in the back. You can see him back there. See her back there. Actually, I'm not really sure. That might be a rooster because it's got the most prominent comb and wattle on its head. So, see? There you go, flapping its wings. You can see the red on the head. So I'm not really sure about that bird. It's coming into view there. All right, well, they're really going at this food here now. Maybe they think I have something for them, but I don't. When they see me walk up with a bowl, they come right up here, almost jumping out the door. There's that speckled Sussex. Might be a rooster, not sure. So those are my chickens. There's a good shot of the roosts. Hey, thank you for showing me the roost. They usually don't go up high until later in the evening. Let's see what it's going to do. Oh, just take a little rest. Those are 2x4s. There's a good shot of the compost bin in the back. The inside dimensions of that compost pit are 7 feet by 8 feet. This front part is about 5 feet in length. So that's my chicken house, hoop house, chicken hoop house. And I'm about to work on my 4th hoop house today, which is using this platform here. It'll be more like, it would be a shed actually. So I hope you enjoyed the video. When they start laying eggs, I guess I'll throw another one up here. Bye now.